So let's see, because I think I have this set to turn that on, that off, turn this. Sorry, everybody, give me just a sec. But to turn that on, and then that's set to full screen. I have to pop out chat, right, which means I'm going to have to do a windowed run. Okay. Okay, so sorry about this. I have to. This is a whole thing. The world is very unstable. It's actually a miracle that I can get it to run at all, or that I can get it to launch at all. So, but I need to do you like so. I need to do this. No, not like that. I need to do this because we can set it like that just fine. Then I need to stretch it down. Yeah. Okay. And then we have this Streamlabs set to like here. Okay, it's not going to let me go over more. That's fine. Okay, and then the TikTok chat will go here. But yeah, I had a bit of an issue with some stuff, and so I'm sorry. I'm also a little groggy. I just woke up, so like I'm still trying to get everything done. But I have a hotel room, so I was like, I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this. So, but so to explain a little bit, um, I guess, so the big thing is that the Calamity mod is dead. It is over. It is done. It is dead, fully and utterly. It sucks. It sucks that the lead developer couldn't have been a decent person or even like a normal person. And it sucks that this is not the first time that this has happened. But Calamity is done. It is finished. And with so many, oh god damn it. Okay, hold on. So I actually have to close Terraria now because this was a problem with hold on. I have properties because Terraria just updated. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a problem with Terraria. It was with something. It was with one of the other mods. Sorry, I know what I have to do with this. Oh, cool. It didn't save my video settings. That's fun. Okay, so what? Now you're not going to let me minimize? There we go. All right. But so, what ended up happening is that just everything is shitty, everything sucks. It is, it really sucks. And so the idea is that this is the last functional mod pack, custom mod pack of everything that I set up. So this is what I used to play with friends. And rather than just uninstall everything, I kind of wanted to do one last playthrough just so that I have a record on like YouTube, because YouTube, or the Red app, sorry. The Red app is the only app that I have that actually saves streams. And so I kind of wanted to have just like one last recording, I guess, before, you know, I permanently wipe Calamity out of the system and I start over and I start doing other stuff with it. But yeah, that's the point of this stream, is just in this series, because I do want to play it to its conclusion. I don't. Okay, so but the no backup save is actually a problem. With so when too many mods update, it actually breaks the mod pack. I don't remember why. I think it's Calamity, but it's the only version of Calamity that actually works with this mod pack is version 2.1, and I think it's supposed to be like 2.4 at this point. So, and then this should work. Emphasis on should. It just kind of sucks, you know. Like, why can't it's a moot question. Like, why can't people be decent instead of being shitty? So, some of these mods aren't going to be used at all. Like, a number of the race mods I actually don't use. It was more just for fun for people to play around with if they wanted to. Like, there's a couple of the dragon mods that I use that were really fun to play with other people with. But I play as, or I have a human that I play as, so. But yeah, there's a lot of good mods that I use. So I also, so actually, this will be a good point. You guys get to make a choice in this. So normally when I play Terraria, I absolutely hate the lighting, because there will be times where I play this where I'm not in a room, where I'm in like a public space. I've talked about this before. Because I'm a truck driver and I can't set up my computer in a truck in the truck itself. A lot of times I have to play this in a public space. And so when I am playing in a public space, I tend to, okay, here we go. So now the world should work correctly. And then I think that this is now still broken, though, because I have to just completely make a new one. So yeah. But so the lighting can sometimes be a problem because it is very, very, very hard to see. There are ways around this, of course, with items, equipment, and so on and so forth. I use there's a light overhaul, or there's a light thing that makes it so that the entire screen is illuminated. I would prefer to play it like that, and I will do so unless you guys say otherwise. So it's completely up to you what you want to do, what you want to see. So if you just want to comment and be like which one you want to see, or which one you would rather have me play as. Personally, I find it to be more, I don't know, it's just more annoying. Let's see, anything else? So one of the things too is that the game is going to be fundamentally different because I do have the Dark Souls mod enabled. And so what that means is that certain items are actually going to be broken. They're not going to work. So stuff like the life crystals, they actually will not work anymore. And certain equipments will actually require stats. So it's actually a much, much different experience in game. It's still very fun, but it is a very different experience. Okay. Damn it. So unfortunately, like I said, I pushed the game like to its limits So this is actually like it is rather difficult to get it, I would say world generation has about a 40 to 50% success rate. I know it doesn't look like it now, but it's still fun though. And the reason being is that I have a bunch of mods. A lot of the mods that I have are complete overhaul mods, or they add a ton of stuff to the world. But one of the mods that I have is I'm sure you saw when I was launching the world that the large was actually purple. That is because one of the mods that I have, I don't know which one, actually makes the map huge. So it's a much larger world, which when you add in the extra generation stuff that I have going on from the different mods, it can cause conflicts and issues. Um, Not a huge amount, but it definitely can cause problems. Secondly, I am running with a regular monster. There is a 1% chance, or there will be, a 1% chance that a random item from the game will drop. It could be a berry, it could be the last final weapon of the entire game. Everything is fair, fair game as far as I'm concerned. Enemies are a 1% chance, bosses are a 1% chance, and then chests are a 5% chance of just something dropping. Furthermore, a lot of the mods that I have are, like I said, they add a ton of items, spells, stuff like that. There are ways you can make the game much, much harder for yourself, and there are ways you can make the game much more easy for yourself. So yeah. Sweet. Now let's see if the starting base got destroyed. Okay. Why the fuck is it doing it now? Alright, well, this might be a waste of a stream, I guess. Game versions and betas, August 12th. Yeah, that was fine because it was working before this. That seems a bit strange. It kind of sucks if I'm being honest. All right, stream